Happy Friday, Mountain Movers. Well, we broke a record this week for the most responded to daily motivation in the 10 plus years I've been sending those emails out. So we're just going to hone in on the one from this week, which was Mondays. And our daughter Quinn, who's going to be 9 next month, she went to Sky Ranch camp in East Texas for the second time. First time she loved it. It was a great experience, so she couldn't wait to go back. And it's a Christian camp where they have a blast. The counselors are awesome, and then they dig into their faith. And that's been a prayer for my wife and I for years now, that we are going to show her the way, but we hope that she builds her own foundation of faith. And so pick up, when you go to pick her up after the week away, it can be emotional. So I'm fighting back tears just from seeing her for the first time, watching them do a stage performance and just how happy they all look. But I was holding it together. And then when we go to the counselor and to Quinn to pick her up, biting my tongue, biting my lip a little bit. And Quinn got a leadership award, which I'll proudly hold up. And I'll read you a couple sentences. And it says, "I am so happy to give you the leadership award. I have been blown away by you this week. Most of all, I have been amazed by your natural leadership skills. You have a true gift. When you speak, others naturally follow." Which is so awesome to hear. You always are curious how your kiddos acting when you're not around. So love to hear that. Still holding it together though. But then the counselor told us the biggest news. And the last night of Sky Ranch, Quinn accepted Christ into her heart. And there is no bigger decision you can make this side of heaven. And so the whole playing it cool for me was over. I was ugly crying. And it was just a beautiful moment. I was crying, my wife was crying, Quinn was crying, and we just hugged and just celebrated her the rest of that weekend. We said, you get to eat wherever you want, and she picked Whataburger. So no matter what, even on the biggest celebrations, she's a cheap date. She loves the Whataburger, Chick-fil-A, McAllister's. Those are the big three. But we are so proud of her, and there's so many reps involved of going to church weekly, serving church weekly, and serving the community, being in the scripture almost every single day, weekly Bible studies, and you just hope, you pray that your kiddo grabs hold of that and runs with it themselves. And it reminds me of Galatians 6:9, "For let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up." And so my encouragement to you is, do not give up. Keep going. Keep pouring into your kiddos. Keep pouring into yourself. And, if you don't have kiddos, and I'm talking to you and this seems pretty foreign to you, just remember that you're never too old and it's never too late for you to make that biggest decision of your life, to accept Christ in your heart. And if this is pulling on you and you would like to talk more about this, please message me, please call me, email me, and I'd be happy to talk more about this huge decision with you. Finish strong, Mountain Movers, and I hope you have an awesome weekend.